Well, hello and welcome back to another Primetime Devo. My name is Duane Matz and we're continuing going through the book of 2 Timothy, talking about visitation ministry and the guy that I like to call the poster child of visitation ministry, Onesiphorus. We're going to read about him in 2 Timothy chapter 1, verses 16 through 18. The Lord grant mercy to the household of Onesiphorus, for he often refreshed me and was not ashamed of my chain. But when he arrived in Rome, he sought me out very zealously and found me. The Lord grant to him that he may find mercy from the Lord in that day. And you know what? You know very well how many ways he ministered to me at Ephesus. That's 2 Timothy 1, 16 through 18. Onesiphorus. I wonder why we don't hear more sermons about this guy and his ministry. I mean, he set the bar very high for visitation ministry. He was not a hit and miss visitor to Paul during Paul's incarceration. He often visited him, refreshing Paul's spirits. In addition, he didn't come into the prison with a paper bag over his face as if he were ashamed to see or to be seen with Paul. He was always genuinely glad to see him, and he had no qualms about being associated with him. Now, depending on the crime, sometimes that can be difficult in prison ministry. But you know, the prisoner is quite aware of the shame associated with his or her crime, whatever it may be, and they don't need their visitors to add to the shame. Remember, you are not embracing the sin, only the sinner, who is a soul that matters to God. So go with a heart that is genuinely glad to connect with this person whom Christ died for on the cross. Then we read of Onesiphorus's dogged efforts to visit with Paul. He sought him out very zealously and found him. Sometimes in prison ministry, there can be some very frustrating bureaucratic channels that make it difficult to visit. And perhaps Onesiphorus ran into a few of these himself, but he persevered. He kept at it until he found Paul, and then he was able to refresh him. So we thank you, Onesiphorus, for being a model for a visitation ministry. Let your visits with Paul be a forever example for those who are so called today, that they too may doggedly pursue opportunities to gladden the hearts of the prisoner or the infirmed for the purpose of refreshment, and may we do it often. And by the way, let me let you in on a little secret in this matter of visitation ministry. More often than not, it's the visitor who comes away refreshed. Well, that's all the time we have for today. God bless you. Thank you much for listening. Remember, Jesus loves you. Tell your face about it.